Pumped up by 1-800-ASK-GARY. Now, who's taking the stand?
Ironically, it is I. 5 days away from going on to Christmas vacation or Festivus for the rest of us, or whatever you call it. So it is now time to do 3 questions from the room, 3 from the audience, and I get a pass and I get a boomerang. So we go clockwise. That means you up first.
Yes, I am up first.
Are you still thinking of your question?
No, I'm not at all.
Sounded like he was stalling.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, I have a very poignant question because...
It's poignant?
Yeah, well, you have been the one, you volunteered the information that you still going through little contract situations, negotiations, dealings with the company. Yeah. My question is, hypothetically, of course... Let's say you guys decide to go separate ways.
Okay.
Beasley's and O.
Right.
What are your next, give us 2 or 3 possibilities of what you do for the next, part of your career. Do you stay in radio, different market? Do you go to the label thing? Do you do an entrepreneur type vibe? What would be the couple backups?
I don't know, dude. I would probably, I don't know. Cause the way it works is if it doesn't happen, the way I can explain it is when contracts come up, some people negotiate them themselves. Other people have agents do it. I have an agent, because honestly, personally, I can't do the negotiations. Because I take them personally.
Mm-hmm.
I've been, so I don't like to haggle with people I work with. I let somebody else do that, and they know what I'm interested in, and they go and try and get what I'm interested in. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, if it doesn't happen, then my agent will then have to reach out to other people and say, hey, just to let you know, O is available. Now, because my contract is up, in the latter part, it's in a space where I can talk to people. And people have called me hey, so did you redo your contract? I'm like, well, funny story. They working on it now. They're like, oh, so you staying? And I'm like, yeah, I think so. So if it doesn't, those people probably would be the people that say, hey, you want to move? Because it would probably be a moving thing.
Those are radio people?
Yeah. Okay. It's still radio. But who, they should be able to get it done. At least I believe so. I don't know. It ain't nothing crazy.
All right. Yeah. So what the holdup is? All right, we'll leave.
Is that the question?
No.
What?
We'll leave the contract stuff with Tommy. Okay. I want to talk to you about poop.
What?
Yeah, because up at the toy tower, you told us that you hadn't gone to the bathroom in 7 days, and you were holding it in, and you were squeezing it in tight.
I was not. I did not say I was squeezing anything.
Yeah, well, what else would you be doing if it's at least 7 days?
I was fine. Y'all saw me. Y'all you being all laughing and whatever. You're you don't seem like you going through any heartache.
That's because you don't know your insides like I do. It's screaming in pain.
I don't know my insides like you know my insides.
So, okay, here's my question. You were up there obviously for 8 days. My question is, did you on the 8th day go number 2? And when did you go number 2 if it wasn't up at the toy drive? Was it
what? I don't even understand the question.
This might be the worst question.
Did you poop on the toy tower? Did you poop at all?
No.
So you didn't poop for 8 days?
Not this year.
Okay. Did you poop yet? Are you okay?
I'm fine. I did.
Okay.
I did.
You finally
when
went to
I went
the bathroom.
home. I did. Well, I was,
right when you walked in the door?
No, not walk. No. Hours later.
Okay.
I hung out at the house. I unpacked. I, did all that.
Yeah, you worked it out.
Hung out with my daughter. What? And then I went and then I took a shower.
Okay.
That's okay.
So it was 8 days. It wasn't 9 or 10.
It was 8, man.
I'm asking you as somebody that cares about you.
I did not. I don't think I ate as much this time than I normally would because of A, the keto thing, and B, I just figured it out. I'm like, if I don't eat bad or a lot, then I don't have to go in there. And that's a great thing. So I didn't want to go in the port. The Portlet was clean. It was new.
Of course.
So
nice.
I used it, but I just stood.
All right, good. I just want to know if you finally went to the bathroom.
Yes, and
I
I'm
thought about you
so
this
glad
weekend.
you're so worried about
I was.
Meredith. You are just
It was
very...
like 9 days.
What is
Super
up with that question?
yeah.
Have you ever not pooped for 8 to 9 days?
Well, maybe,
That's a
but I
serious
never.
situation.
Why is it 8 to 9? It was 8 days.
Okay, all right. Anyway,
You were thinking about that all weekend?
I thought if he pooped, yeah, I was wondering if he pooped. Sorry.
Oh,
You could have written me that. Do that on the radio. All right, bye. Buck, you next.
All right, Orlando. So the toy drive, speaking of, was a time when everyone in the city of Tampa knew where you were.
Yeah.
The ladies knew you were up there. Maybe this was a time during the holidays you were a little lonely. Did you get any secret DMs, any private messages offering company from a young lady or ladies or anybody?
His arms are flailing.
Yeah, he's got. Apparently, these ladies are grand. Did I get any DMs off me? No, I didn't get anything off. Like, you mean like offer me to come and cuddle and do all that? No, I didn't get that. What? Honestly, I do get, like, I will tell you this. Toy Drive Tower always brings about people's warm and fuzzies. They start seeing you different. Like, they're like, you such a good man. You know, you get those.
Yeah.
Where it's like, you know, you could go there if you, because it fit. And not that they are saying that, but it's just, it feels that way. And so if you had took it that way, but I'm like, I don't. People get caught up in the Christmas spirit and they're like, yo, y'all out there in the element, especially the cold days. You get a lot of messages from a lot of the ladies that are in the cold days, like, oh, I wish I could be up there and make you some coquito. I'm going to bring you this.
Make
and
you
I'm like,
feel better.
oh, I baked this fudge. And I'm like, I'm on keto. I can't, you know. So it's like a lot of offers because they feel, it's like a woman seeing a fire department man. Which they would call a fireman in English. You know, and they're like, let me bake you something, baby, because of what you do. It's like that. It ain't like sexy.
You didn't get any offers.
I ain't get no.
Hey,
I ain't get no. I ain't get no. I ain't get that. I ain't get no warm messages or nothing like that.
Let me cuddle with you.
Come on, let me put in and give you some. You know, no, I ain't get that. All right, so apparently everybody is asking poop questions.
You're welcome.
Because I'm in the room and I'm hearing, I can't see them because everything is shut down, but I'm seeing y'all are having poopy conversations with a lot of people.
Yeah, people are texting.
I don't understand it.
They want to know why you couldn't go to the bathroom for such a long time. You already explained that. This person goes 3 times in the morning and once at night. So
3 times in the morning.
Well, that's what I'm trying to figure out. 3 times in the morning?
Oh, you late every day for work.
Do you even go to work?
How many showers do you take a day?
For real. Like, I mean, I remember my nephew took showers after he would poop. Like, he would have to because he felt cleaner that way.
Yeah.
Imagine 3 or 4 showers a day because you keep going to the bathroom.
You can't.
Like, come on. Like, that's a lot.
Yeah, it is.
That's a lot.
For
All
sure.
right. All right. Plead the Fifth action comes from the audience. You could text it or call 888-429-0941. I still got to pass. And I got a boomerang back. Davi asked the question about contracts. Like, if my contract isn't solidified in the next 2 weeks, then what's my next plan? And it's to stay in radio, so I'd get a job somewhere. That's his question. Meredith wanted to know about the poop. I didn't.
If you did go.
I did when I went home.
Awesome.
But she thinks I ran in the house holding my pants, but I didn't. I went like 3 hours later.
Okay,
it's
cool.
like 9 o'clock at night or something. And Buck wants to know if anybody tried to give me any Scooby snacks while I was up there on the tower. No, but I do notice that people are very sweet when they see you giving. So people were sweet.
Okay, out the 727, someone wants to know, what is the best and worst moment of 2020 for you?
Oh,
That's good.
wow. The best moment of 2020? I mean, you know what's funny is like Wild Splash.
Okay.
Ooh,
Because that was the last thing we had.
It was.
You know, it's like 2020 shut down right at literally the
next
Tuesday
day,
after Wild Splash.
Yep.
The world shut down. And we had the chance to have Roddy Ricch and the baby and all these artists up there
Doja
on stage. You know what I'm saying? Like Doja there and everything else. And then the world shut down. So that's the last thing I remember as far as hugging people, high-fiving, touching people.
Yeah.
That's a
You know
good
what I'm
one.
saying? Like that was it. The worst for 2020, I mean, just the loss.
You got to say it.
You
Kobe.
I mean, yeah, just the lot, but not just Kobe, but Kobe and the other folks and Gigi and Pops and just so many people that we've lost over the time. So that would probably be it. Yeah.
Okay.
And the election. Oh my God.
Oh, stressful.
I'm really not trying to feel that. That was part of it too. That was hell. All right, what's next?
Okay, this listener wants to know, did Jen donate any of her OnlyFans money to the Toy Tower? That's what the listener said.
Oh man, I don't know. I we'll put it this way: it wasn't mine, and she donated.
Okay, that's great.
She donated because the girls don't have money like that, so they brought toys and 2 bikes. So, I would assume so because that's the revenue stream. So, and I guess we dipped it in Perel before we gave it to the churn. I mean, yeah, but the nasty money plays. I guess I don't know.
All right.
Yeah. All right. What else we got?
Somebody wants to know, Orlando, why does Buck get to give everyone else questions, but he doesn't have to go on Plead the Fifth?
The question has finally arrived upon us.
The last question.
The loophole in the system.
I mean, you know what? I mean, we let Buck participate, but we don't make him answer things because we know his home situation.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's not it.
Yeah, that's it.
I am not scared of anything
Oh,
that happens at home.
yeah, you are.
That's not
Yeah,
true
that's
because
not true.
you have ducked quite a few questions.
Yeah, exactly. And you have told us it's because you got to go home. And we like, I'm not trying to break up a happy home, like, because you on here, like, entertain us with your answers. And then you go home and got to sleep on the couch.
Nah, that's not what's happening.
Deny till
I
you
am not
die.
scared of any question.
Anybody in here who believes that Buck is afraid of questions because of his wife, raise their hand.
No, y'all don't see the truth around
Okay,
here.
all right.
Nah.
Yeah, we see the truth. We see the truth. And you've told me, dude, I got a Latino wife.
I do.
And left it at that. So that
Dominicana.
means that's left for me to discern. You'll get cut.
But look, since some of these questions, we've had serious talks, and I let her know the things that I discuss on the air can't be held against me when I get home.
This reminds me of, I won't say any names, but there's a morning show in our building that kind of jacked this same segment from us.
Don't be too specific.
But then they tried to do it, but their wives and husbands started to get really mad at it. It just wasn't the same.
Yeah, they ain't want that smoke. They ain't want that smoke. All right, so we're going to boomerang it back. Worst and best part of 2020. Davi, Meredith,
man.
Buck.
The worst part of 2020 has to have been just the Rona as a whole. Everything, I mean, from the people that we lost to how society just doesn't feel the same, nor it might never get the same.
Yeah.
The best part of 2020 for me personally, it would be opening a tattoo shop. I opened a tattoo shop in February. Through the pandemic, we've stayed strong, and it's something that brings me a lot of joy.
There you go. Now he got somewhere to go now. Remember on The Sopranos when they opened that bar so they all hang out at the bar?
Yes.
That's what he got now. Wait, where you going? To the tattoo shop?
His hangout spot. The worst thing is probably, just the pandemic and how it's just shut down not only schools, and it's affected every family, and the loneliness it brings to a lot of people, and the happiness of 2020. The best thing would be my baby girl Olivia that I gave birth to.
OG.
Yes.
Olivia Grace.
So that's the happy point for me.
Okay.
So for me, the very worst part was right at the week after Wild Splash, my dog died. I mean, yeah, it hurt me bad. So she was my buddy.
Yeah, that sucks. How old?
She was 14.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so she had been with me when I was in Denver. She was my hiking buddy, my camping buddy.
Yeah.
Since a puppy, whatever. It sucked. The worst.
At 14 is a good life, though.
It is.
You know?
Yeah.
That's, that's 98?
I don't even know.
Yeah, in dog years?
Yeah.
That's a quick bet.
Wow.
I think it is. I might be wrong. I think it's times 7. I believe it is.
And the best was when COVID first happened. Everyone got sent home, and not that was the best.
Working from home?
The best part was what I got to spend with my 5-year-old son.
Oh.
And I
Okay.
got to teach him. I got to teach him how to ride a bike. We tossed the training wheels off.
You were a stay-at-home daddy for a while.
I was. We
Yeah.
did everything. I mean, I taught him how to go to the park, how to fish, how to play basketball, hockey, everything, football.
And now he's
everything.
like, Daddy, what's up? Where you at?
Where you
at? he is.
I'm back. I'm back at work, man. I'm answering these questions your mama don't want me to answer.
Orlando and the Freak Show.
All right, Plead the Fifth is a wrap.
Yeah.
Last one of the year.
Yeah.
Last Plead the Fifth of the
Wow.
year. Yeah,
It
that is it right there.